Hi guys, we'll start, if you have your foam roller, you can put it at your feet and we'll start with a bridge. Hands beside your side, good. Curl up and down, let's get that back warmed up. Keep going, I'm going to take off this little shawl. Curl up and down. Up and down. So as you do this, see if you can get your back even more warmed up. Curl. Good. Curl. You're going to feel your glutes. You want to feel them evenly. If you don't feel the glutes, pull your heels in closer to your booty. That'll help. You want to feel the hamstrings. And the next time that you're up, you're going to add a little pulse here for 10 counts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now let the knees touch, but leave the feet in the same place and add a pulse 10 times. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now open the knees. Now they're wider than your feet. Little pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to put the knees back over the hips. You're going to drop, lift up, open up, drop, lift up, knees together, drop, lift up, knees wide, drop, lift up. So it's one normal bridge and one wide bridge. One normal bridge, one wide bridge. You're doing in and out knees. Try to curl through the spine. You got it. Inhale and exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lower all the way down. Now stretch that back, hands to your feet. Pull your knees down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your legs in and just point and flex about 5 times here. We're getting ready to add some more abs. 2, 3, 2. Now come up with your shoulder blades and then stretch your arms and your legs out and then hug your legs. Now stretch your arms and your legs out and hug your legs. And point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. 3, exhale. 2, exhale. 1, exhale. Now take the roller away from you. Your calf ankle is on it. Lift up your booty and lower. Exhale, lift up your booty and lower. Exhale. Now soften the knees, even if you have to overly soften them, like about an inch bend, because we want to make sure the knees don't go backwards or hyperextend. And up and down. And up and down and down. You're going to feel your glutes. You're going to feel your hamstrings. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold this up there. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower. Lift one leg up. It's long now. Lift up your shoulder blades and switch your legs. And switch and switch and switch and switch. You might be able to get your heel to the foam roller every time you do this scissors. If you're doing that, just make sure your ribs are down. All right, let's pull your toes back. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Recover with the hands to the feet. Let the knees go wide. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then let the roller come back in. Take your right ankle to your left thigh, and we'll go up and down with that one leg. 1 on the roller. 2, one leg and a hip stretch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stay up, add a little pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower, right foot down, left ankle on top of that thigh. Go up and drop. Exhale up and drop. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and up there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, got it. 3, 2, lower down and take your hands to your feet. Take a little happy baby. Now on this next one, hands to the back of your head, add a rotation and cross your legs. So your exhale is pulling your belly in. You're doing the crisscross in Pilates. If you want this harder, your thighs only go up to vertical. Add on the toes, pulling back. So press through your heels for the next 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest your head. Hug those legs in. And we're going to add on. You can take the thighs up, lower them a little bit, and then cross them 3, 2, 1 times. Bring them together, pull them back up, lower, cross them 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up, lower. Now as you do this, try to change which foot is going on top at the beginning of the 3 cross. So for example, the right foot's on the top, right, left, right, and then bring it back up, lower it back down, left, right, left. This is retaining memory. Add your hands behind your head, lift your shoulder blades, go down, right, left, right. Bring it up to vertical, lower down, left, right, left. Bring it to vertical, go down, right, left, right. Bring it to vertical, lower down, left, right, left. Bring it up, hold your thighs in, and just take a minute. Good job. All right, feet go back on the foam roller in a bridge. Curl up and down 3 times. And stay up. Either take a second set of these 2-legged pulses or take your right leg up and take a set of 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower that foot. Lift the other leg up. Take 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower that foot. Pause. If you would like to add on, push the roller in and out. Hamstring curl. Otherwise, just hold still. In and out. 5, 4, 3, 2. Do a second set. Point the toes down more if you need more. 10, 9, toes down if you need more pain. 5, challenge. Lower down, happy baby, hands to your feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, stretch them out if you can, kind of like a V. 10, yeah, I gotta move away from the wall. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. We're going to lie on the side. You can get rid of that for just a moment. Take your arms underneath. Let me move that more. Arm underneath. Go up and down. Feel your waist. Exhale. 10 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lie on your belly, hands underneath your forehead. Lift up your legs and tap the feet together 20 times. Neck is soft. Hamstrings are strong. 10. Now you can roll to your other side. I'm still going to flip so I can see you. You can do either. If you want to see me, good show. Arm underneath your ear. Lift up both legs. 20. Pull your ribs in or pull your belly in right below your ribs. You're trying to not contract too much of the muscles up here that you don't need. 10. The belly pulls in. 9, 8. Right before you lift the legs is a great time to pull the legs in. 4. Nice. Hands underneath your head. Lift up both legs. Add taps. 20. So 2 sets of 10. 10 more. Good. All right, adding on. Hands come beside your pelvis. Lift up your thighs. If you would like, add a flutter kick to your legs, like you're trying to make water bubble at the pool. Keep your upper body lifted. You will lift up naturally higher when you inhale. Lower and interlace your fingers if you would like a second progression. Lift up your arms, lift up your back, flutter. And lower, interlace, and lift up, 10. And then lower, child pose. Push your hips back. Grab your foam roller if you would like it for the swan. Belly down. Swan up with your hands pressed down. Good. Good. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Good. Everybody's head position looks good. Good, Betty. Your upper back looks great, Betty. Good, Shreen. Good, Cheryl. Good, Pam. Good. 3 more. 2. Stay up. 10. Lower. And we're going to do it again. Lift up. 10. Lower down and go up. 10. And down. All right, child pose. Press your hips back to your heels. And I'm going to show you the option first. This is a backup plan where you can take cat-cows. That's the option. Otherwise, if you would like, you can take a forearm plank with your shins on the foam roller and you can pull the knees underneath you 10 times. 4. Good. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And then you can take the foam roller out and we'll meet in a down dog. If down dog doesn't work for you, you can do the hands and knees and move the hips in circles. In down dog, if you would like to walk your legs, one calf will get a stretch and then the other. And you might relax your neck, Cheryl, just the tiniest bit. Yeah, that's it. That looks like it should feel better too. Both heels will press when you're ready, guys. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then let your shins down. And you're going to sit up on your shins. I need to scoop mine up just the tiniest bit. So you're going to sit on your shins and you're going to put out your left leg, okay? Your right hand can be on your roller, or if you don't have a roller, you can put it on a block or you can put it on the floor. Lift up this leg, up and down. Point for 10. You're barely using your hand on the roller. You're not hanging out. You're really lifting. Try to open this up. Same leg is going to flex for 10 lifts. Cheryl, that looks great. 9. 8. We're building some hip strength, bone density. Now point and draw circles. Bigger is harder. Breathing. Go the other way, but flex the foot. 10. Now the leg that is long, let it down, and that way you can put your hand on that leg that was long. Yes. Good. Rotate. Try little angles. 6. Beautiful. 5. 4. 3. Act like someone's pulling your arm. 2. Up. Now the knee can come under. Switch your roller or your block or whatever you're using. That leg out. Arms up. Exhale, fingertips down. Try to open this hip as much as you can so you're not folded back here. Top leg goes 10 times, point up. And flex up. You're light on the hand, head back on an imaginary wall. Head back a little, good, Sarah. Point, circles, good. You feel this waist muscle here too, these waist muscles, obliques. Lift it up higher than you think, pull the toes back, do 10. Bigger circle than you think. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, let that leg down, up and over torso like you're going over a fence. Good. Inhaling and exhaling up, and then hands and knees. This is the first option. Now you can always do any kind of cat-cow, or you can take an elbow bend push-up. The option here, so I'm going to do a lot of options. The option here is to clap and land. Clap and land. So this is plyometrics. You have a little bending elbow. You clap, bend. Now, those of you that want it harder, you got it, Shireen. You go up, right, and then come down. You go up, you clap while you're vertical, and then you land. Now, you're trying to land with, like a cat, some softness. You do not have to come all the way up if that's too hard. 4. Good. 3, open up the hips till you're vertical. 2. And 1. Perfect job. And then take a little child's pose, but add on an elbow bend. Pat yourself on the back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then come back down to your belly. Hands underneath your forehead, building the glutes. Lift up your left leg, lower. Lift up your right leg. Lift up your left leg. Lift up your right leg. It's almost like you are pulling your leg out of your pelvis before you lift it. So there's a sense of length and lift. Length. The pelvis is stable, not rocking. If you would like to add on, take your right arm and your left leg, your left arm and your right leg. Right, left, left, right, alternating. Now what you can do is a swim. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Rest your feet. Now you're going to make a breaststroke. You can go hands all the way to your pelvis. Hands all the way to your pelvis. Inhale. and lift your heart. 3, 2, and 1. And this time, take a child's pose with your toes curled under so you can stretch out those feet. Anytime we change seasons, like spring's coming, you're changing shoes, so it's nice to have a little extra tension to those feet. Downward dog. Spread out the hands, push the hips back, walk the dog, and if that's too hard, just do cat-cow. 5, 4, 3, 2, and heels press. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then shift your weight, and you're going to be in a plank for a moment. Come on down till you're on your belly. All right, the next exercise is dynamic swan. Hands move ahead, lift up your back, let your hands assist. Exhale, lower and lift up your legs. Lift up your back, let your hands assist. Lower, lift up your legs. Lift up your upper back. Lower, and your legs. Upper body, and lower, legs. Upper body, lower, legs. So just notice that you're trying to get your shoulder blades down the back as you do this, your belly pulling in, your ear in line with your shoulder. We're going to stay up this next time that our upper body's up. 10. A modification is forearms down, and that's just fine. Pull the belly up. 8. Elbows point towards the floor. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower. Now either go back to hands at the interlaced position or bend your knees, hold on to your feet, and go up. Bow pose. 10. We're going to do that one more time, so take a moment to lower, and then let's go when you're ready. Go up. 10. Breathe. Let the breath influence your extension. It'll usually get you a little higher, but without the neck getting tense. And then relax. Good. We're going to push back. Child's pose, knees wide. That way you have room for a belly breath. 5. Diaphragmatically breathing. 4, 3, 2. All right. Now, you can either do a cat-cow, or if you would like to do a plank, you could do a plank. And if you would like to do a plank with your foam roller, that's another variation. You remember, you can do cat-cow as a modification. You can do knees to the left, knees to the right, 10 times. Another modification would be forearms and knees, which would be a modified plank. Let's take 6 more of these. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then rest. Take your booty on the floor. Grab a sip if you would like. Booty on the floor. And I'll show you a couple options. The first is just to take a stretch. So if you don't need to be on your hands, then that's your modification. If you would like to change it up, your feet are on the floor, you lift up. Now, that's an option. If you would like, bend your elbows, tricep dip, lift up your hips, table, bend your elbows, tricep dip, lift up your hips, bend your elbows, exhale, straighten, inhale, and 4, bend, 5, bend, 6, bend, 7, lift the hips, it feels so good on the front body, 8, 9, Hold it up if you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest your hips. Legs out wide. If you want the foam roller in the middle, you can add on the hands rolling in front on that foam roller. Toes pull up. Stretch out your neck. Stretch out your inner thighs. Stretch out your back. Roll back up when you're ready, and you can grab a sip if you want, because we're going to be heading onto a roll back, but you're going to put your feet on top of that foam roller. Feet on top of the foam roller, and just notice how much you can go back and up without losing your feet off the foam roller. So the first few may be an experiment. If you would like, you can go all the way back, and then as you come up, you bend all the way in. So that would be the extreme progression. See if you can add on an oblique. So when you go up this time, arms to the left, knees to the right. Now inhale, go down. Exhale, arms to the right, knees to the left. Inhale and exhale. So you're going to alternate those sides if you're adding on. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And take a full body stretch. Reach through one arm longer, reach through one leg longer, reach through the other arm longer, reach through the other leg, sort of like you're climbing a ladder parallel to the floor. And then let your hands down and leave your ankle calf area on the foam roller. Exhale, lift up and lower. Exhale, lift up and lower. Now this is the main move. Notice how that feels. Soften the knees. And if you would like to add on, point your toes out and go up and down. Point your toes up, out, and go up and down. So we're in external rotation here. You'll feel more outer muscles. Now keep going. When you come down, make sure you don't plop and just fall or collapse to the floor. So go up deliberately and go down even a little slower than you came up. So go up and go down a little slower. Exhale up, go down a little slower. Exhale up, go down a little slower. Exhale up and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go down a little slower. Now to add on, toes towards each other. I had to walk my feet out just a little bit to make room. You're slightly internally rotated, so you're pigeon-toed. Go up and down, knees soft still. So the backup plan, if any of these don't feel right for your body, is to go into neutral legs, where the knees, toes, and hips are all pointed up. But this is going to feel more inner hamstring, inner glute, inner thigh. Up. Good. And resist the urge to collapse down. You want to go up and then slowly go down. We're going to do slow 4 more times. Up and slowly go down. Up and slowly go down. Up and slowly go down. And stay up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Walk your feet in, hug them in. Point and flex your feet 5 times. Roll your ankles 5 times. Go the other way. Good. All right, just shake out anything in the feet, the ankles, the legs. Now this time, put your feet on the roller, and I want you to bring the roller in closer. Let me show you the modification. It's a basic crunch. That's the first move. But if you would like to add on, lift up your arms, and we're going to go up and over, and just stretch, and then resist. Inhale and up and over. Now, if that didn't work out, you can take a normal crunch. So the last time we did these, we did, about 5 minutes ago, we did them with the knees coming in. Now we're reaching over our body, and you can feel a stretch on the posterior chain. Exhale, the back, the hamstrings, the calves. Inhale. Exhale, stretch. And 3. And 2. And 1. Although this time, try to take 20 seconds to come down. If you would like to make it harder, frame your face and try to take 20 seconds to come down with your arms like a frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Full body stretch. Lift up the left leg. You can leave your right foot on the roller at this point if you'd like. Take your leg circles, keep your shoulder blades down, draw as big a circle as you can with the shoulders down on the mat still and the ribs down on the mat still. Go the other way. Hold that leg in the air and just point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Inhale. And then lower that little foot down, and you can put it on top of the foam roller. Your other leg comes up. You're going to draw circles while you keep your shoulder blades down, while you keep your ribs down. And the other way. Seven. You're going to take that leg into a little stretch here and point and flex. Point and flex. Good. Breathing, relaxing your upper body. You can let both legs go up and draw a circle as a corkscrew. You can even add a little pelvis lift and go the other way. Four, 3, 2, 1. And then take that right ankle to the left thigh and wake up that little hip. You can rock it or you can hold still, whatever helps you release that hip. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, take the other side, ankle to thigh. Reach your hands through the window. I'm going to do a little sideline work. If you want to sip, grab a sip. There are 2 options here. And Sarah, I didn't know how your upper body was feeling, but the 2 options are, one is double leg lift like we did earlier. The other option is to take that foam roller on the side of your ankles and come up and hold. So we'll hold 10, 9, 8, your choice. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower the hip. Make sure the shoulder's controlled. And then the other side. You're either going to lie on your side and do the double leg lift if you need to be off your upper body, or you can take sideline plank with your foam roller and hold. Good. 10. Keep that shoulder blade down the back. Head against an imaginary wall. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. And we're going to the other side. Your 2 choices are, if you need to be off your arms, the 2 choices are lift up and take both legs in a pair of scissors sideways. The other choice is side plank. Either hold or you can try to take that top leg up. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other side. Lower the hip with care. Go to the other side. You can remember you can lie down and do kind of like a pair of scissors while you're on your side, or you can be in a side plank, or you can come up on your foam roller side plank and then add on 8. It does not have to be big. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good Pam, 1. Good job. Lower your hip down, perfect. And then take those feet together on the floor. This is option 1. If you need a stretch, just take a shoulder stretch called the rack. Option 2, hands where you need them to be. A lot of times fingers in feels good. You're gonna lift up and then you're gonna come down, and then you're gonna lift up and then you're gonna come down, and you're gonna lift up, and so one foot's coming off the floor if you can. Marching, keep your pelvis stable though. Lower, 6, lower, 7, lower, 8, good, lift your hips, 9, and 10. Now we're going to take a foot together, bound angle. Inhale and exhale. Now you can use your elbows if you would like, and let go. Mhm. And then come back up. Good. You can take a rack posture, which is like that. Or if you would like to take a calf, this is Purvottanasana reverse plank, calf heel up on the foam roller, you can add on. If you would like to add on, you can do 10 leg pulls. You could also do a modified knee bend if you need to. So there's all sorts of ways. Good. 5. Good. 6, 7, 8. Good. 9, 10. Inhale, lift your hips if you are in that position, and then exhale, lower down. All right, the crisscross applesauce. So either here, or I like to put the right foot up on the thigh calf. You're in one hip stretch. We're gonna get the other in a moment. Inhale, and exhale forward. Go as much as you need. Let your neck soften. As you're ready, you can come up and take your other side. Your other ankle could be on the thigh calf. Inhale. Exhale, come down. And relax any way that you can put your arms that relaxes your neck or your shoulders. So take a moment, inhale to come back up. Good job. And then we'll take the foam roller at the other end of our shins. And we're going to take our elbows down. And this is the pike, which is a lot like the dolphin with the foam roller. So your elbows come down. You're going to extend, now toes towards each other. You also get a foam roller shin release when you do this one. So lift your hips and then come back to plank. And lift and come back to plank. Roll out those shins. By toeing in, you get more shin muscle than bone. And up, scoop out the abs. Up, scoop out the abs. Up. Good. Rest for just a moment. Realign anything you need to. And we're going to take a diagonal hip lift. So let your elbows down, lift your hips up to one corner, and then go back to plank. Lift your hips up to one corner. You may have to adjust your roller. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. We'll do a little funky plank, hip lowers. Go back out to your foam roller, elbows down. Draw your left hip and then your right hip down. Just a little dance. Knees long. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and recover any way you need to. And you're going to kind of draw a little circle. It won't be perfect because we're on a foam roller, but you're going to go to a plank. Bend your knees in towards your left elbow and then kind of circle your knees right and then extend. Bend your knees into your left elbow, circle your knees right and then extend. Bend your knees to your left elbow, circle your knees right and extend. One more this way. Bend your knees to your left elbow, circle right and extend. Now bend your knees to your right elbow. Take your knees to the left, extend. Bend your knees to your right elbow, take them to the left, extend. Bend your knees to the right elbow, take them to the left, extend. Bend your knees to the right elbow, take them to the left, extend. Collapse onto the floor. Now, it looked like everybody had a foam roller. Fayetta, I can't see you, but I'm going to show you something as a backup plan if you don't. We're going to roll out our upper back. Grab a sip if you need it. But we're going to put our foam roller underneath our upper back. Bridge would be a great backup plan. Modification. Yeah. So if you have your foam roller, it goes under your upper back, and then you lift up your hips. And then you take your hands as a way to support your neck. You take your hands behind your head. Roll out your upper back, and intuitively you'll probably find some things that are good. You can extend your spine. One of my favorites. Oh, because sometimes I get an adjustment here. You can kind of roll right, roll left. And you can get that scapula and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Breathe into that upper back. Take this roller underneath your quads. This is really good if you feel like you have tight knees. We're going to put your forearms down. And you notice how we have good alignment still, but roll out both quads, both upper thighs, and shift back and forth. Now, if you need more intensity, you can bend your knees and straighten them. You can bend and straighten them. You can leave them bent. And you're not really rolling out your patella. You're rolling out the muscles above it to the top of your pelvis or hips. Another thing you can do is toe out. See if that influences the muscles. You feel that you're releasing the inner quad, that VMO, inner thighs. If you're rolling over a really tender one, that sartorius, the longest muscle in the body, you can feel it. What about if you toe in? See how you get that outer quads? But if you have felt like you have tight knees, or when you bend over to get something, now you can bend and straighten your knees in any of these too. If it's too easy, congratulations, but if it's too easy, you can also bias one quad. And bias the other quad. Yep. All right, we're going to get a little IT. This is another knee influencer. The foot on top can act as a way to decrease how much tension there is. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try that other hand, try that other IT. From the hip to an inch shy of the knee. Good, Pam. I want you to find what is needing it. Oh, that's right. Everything needs it. Some of us, so it's okay if there's a lot of needs. You just might say, all right, what do I need the most? IT tightness can create hip pain and knee pain. And it can also create, if you've ever felt your band rub like over that joint, over your hip or your knee, that's usually that IT. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll briefly hit the glutes piriformis, so you can sit on it and go ankle to thigh, kind of like a hip stretch that we did earlier, and then you take your glute sacrum to greater trochanter. You can lean back, you can lean forward. Breathing. All right, let's hit that other side. Remember, if you need a place longer, that is just fine. Or if you need to go back over a place, you do it. Good. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice. Now you can either lie on your roller vertically, or you can put it underneath your pelvis and put your legs up on the wall. And we'll just take a few moments here. 5 cycles of inhale and exhale. Breathing into the diaphragm. Now whenever you're ready, you can come off of that and start making your way towards a seated position. If you want to stay where you are, please do. I gave us a little longer rolling time, so it was a little shorter Shavasana. Take a moment and just feel the upper back. We did a lot of release there. Feel your whole body and just send breath to those new spaces so that you can own this more spacious, free body. The body will accidentally go back into old tight patterns if we're not conscious about the new open patterns. So just own and notice how free you can be without tension. That way when you're going through your day, if you notice your old patterns start to come back out of a habit, you can consciously create a new habit, a new release, which if you think about it, it's your original pattern of decreased tension, of freedom. So we'll take an intention to notice that body tension during the day, and then to relax that which we don't need. Whenever you're ready, let your eyes come back into the room. Thank you guys so much. There's Fayetta. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. Bye guys.